Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. Of course, I hope you're all doing well. We're playing some Betty today, a bit of a different one. Of course, we're going to be jumping into some matches and, playing some Betty and showing off these apps I would highly recommend because I do not see them enough. I see the health, I see the self-heal and the ammo gen. Those are relatively popular cards with the explosion radius, but I never see the movement ones, even though I've recommended them a ton. They're so good, and no one runs them. Obviously, some people do. I see Betty's flying around every now and again, but way less than I think I should. And yeah, she's overall quite underrated. That's the point for the video, because I used to see her quite a bit with Fiery and Got a Bounce, and she's definitely, become way less popular since then. And she's definitely, gone down a tier or two, like strength-wise, but she's still really, really good and really underrated, because people just act as if she's, like, terrible. In some scenarios, she can be kind of tough to play, like a Siege and, versus snipers and stuff. Some matchups for her can be tough for sure, and I'm kind of oversimplifying, but even in the scenarios that you're typically in with her, that can be kind of tough, she still does fine, and most of the time, especially the more casual, hectic games, she goes kind of crazy. The builds for her really are just super important. I would highly recommend these over the default ones, like I would most of the time, just customizing it for your own sort of stuff, but she could do with a little bit of that, very similar to with Omen, where talent-wise, even though they're fine, none of them feel massively great to pick, because they've all been nerfed and moved around so much. And yeah, let's just jump to game one. Right now, I'll yap more as we play, of course. Torvald, Damba, Xin, and IO versus another Betty, another Buck Eevee combo. Corvus, who's going to be a pain with that combo. And then we're going to go for probably Fiery. Got a Bounce could be better, but the movement speed is going to be kind of tough. So yeah, we'll do Fiery. We'll go for the heal on the bounce, even though we've got two healers. Do I grab Resilience here? It's probably not going to help me too much. It's probably just armor plating and trying to tank stuff. And yeah, hopefully I'll get two-bodied by the flankers. We'll see. Field Steady, Small, Desperate Shows, and Lifelink will get straight to spamming. Precision, Dark Gifts, Controlled Fury, Snuggle Up, and Bounces. This is the first time I've seen Controlled Fury in, absolutely ages. Made a video about that before, and yeah, I think most of what I say in that one probably still applies, even though I think they might have changed it a tiny bit. A very, very strange option, and I don't know why you'd go for it. We can counter jump the Buck, which is really nice, and I really should have grabbed Death Hands, though I don't know why I didn't do it. I always forget to do it on Betty specifically. She's a character that really does need it. I'd like to see just overall Betty maybe just having a bit of a faster read, because she really does need it. Without Death Hands too, she's such a tough character to play. So that's the other thing. The build is super important. Death Hands is arguably even more important than the build. You really do just need it. We'll stay in the Luna a little bit. Trying to play the point here might actually be the way to go, because even if we lose two out of two flankers, if we hold the objective, we could still win it. He's dropping the emote for some reason, then dying to the Damba who's getting two. Is Damba going for a damage out? No, he just picked up two anyway. Yeah, you need Death Hands 2. You arguably would like Death Hands 3 as well. Just dive bomb the that was kind of the whole point of the last video, is dive bombing Betty is kind of crazy, and I do not see people do that either. Hello, Buck. I think I'm dead. Maybe we can get away with an F. I was like 0.3 off. Kronos here is probably the play. Kronos 1 I think is kind of nice to get on it, even though, yeah, Death Hands is the priority 100%. Death Hands is going to be a little bit here, because I don't think I need it actually that much in this one. It's a Corvus Ultimate Pop Arrow. Maybe we can just insta-kill the... Yeah, there we go, Eevee. That worked. Always forget you can actually just one-tap her. Corvus got stunned, and yeah, he is gone as well. I guess my Q kind of worked. His F must have not been placed very well. This game is a little bit jank, as you can probably tell. Died there to the Buck, by the way. Whenever he sees me after I use my F, I'm pretty much just gone, because he just jumps me. I should be saving it more, but for some reason I'm using it way too aggressively when I don't need to. Betty, spam, IO ultimate. Don't really know what happened there. Hello, Eevee. Okay, I feel like I'm not really as scared as Eevee as I should be. Buck is actually the one who's kind of scaring me here. The two flankers here are just generally kind of annoying, but Buck is way more scary than the Eevee for some reason. There's the Q, which does stay out whenever I die, so I try and throw it when I know I'm kind of gone. It doesn't really matter most of the time, but sometimes it can change fights a bit. Don't know if I would say I've been focused in this one, but I definitely have had a little bit more heat on me than I usually would in a match, I think. Damage here on the Corvus. I can't believe I missed all that. He somehow danced in between every little hit there. I think we've got the team fight in the bag anyway. That one landed, luckily. Hello, enemy Betty. Just playing kind of casually for somebody who's getting hit by like 3 people. Black is gone. Just about. What am I saying? I feel like my commentary in this one has been so cooked. We throw the Q at the spawn door. That's just bad manners, that is. Okay, concentrated on just not dying, because I feel like I'm constantly under pressure by the flankers. I'm trying to go after the Eevee with this ultimate, because it does, like I said, just give me kind of a free tap if we land it. That is not really what I wanted to do, but sure. Two flankers on me, just jump around. Eevee ultimate Black jumped me. We dropped the Q. I spammed. What am I meant to do when I'm in the spot like that? I guess we get more armor plating, not Kronos. Yeah, armor plating. Arcane as well, probably. I feel like I'm hitting the Corvus pretty hard, but actually getting the shots on him is kind of difficult. But yeah, I don't think I really want Arcane here. I definitely want armor plating and the other stuff, but I don't think I need the damage reduction on abilities. Black is jumping me and getting the combo occasionally, but I think just armor plating is the play, and then we'll get something else for the last one. Corvus dropping the ult there. We'll throw everything over. Kind of surprised at how annoying the Corvus is, considering usually on a damage character you're really easily able to get rid of him, but Betty specifically, I think just maybe with the way he's moving, and maybe he's just playing kind of different, is giving me a little bit of trouble. Does that make sense? Gotta say the setup is putting in work for sure. It's just the two flankers here are so goddamn annoying to deal with. feel like I'm doing alright considering the scenario we're in, but overall probably just need to pay more attention to the F and not use it for no reason to jump around, because Buck then just catches me out. He's playing around me quite well, to be honest. He's using sort of his kit against mine in a way that I can actually just counter him if I just play better. Basically, whoever wins the fight is whoever played better and didn't actually just use their kit already most of the time, I think. We're going to jump around a bit now and try and help out with either Leanne. Don't know if it's going to come across in the video, but it's a bit of a hectic game. I don't think I'm really showing it off because I'm kind of more chill than I usually would be, but yeah, I feel like it's very, very fast in this one. We're just going to run the Eevee down, because I think she just used all of her movement. She's got the ice block, but I think we can finish her off anyway. Maybe not. It was kind of close, actually. She's on like one hit, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I actually can't tell if the Torvald's got shields when he's got Cauterize on him now, which is weird. I don't remember that being a problem. We'll just jump on the Corvus. That was insane amounts of damage. That was a Betty showcase if I've ever seen one. Absolutely shredded him. Hello, Buck. He's just been jumping around. Can we clear him here? Eevee's also just on like a 16 streak. She's been surprisingly annoying here. Zin ulted and missed. Kind of threw the Q in a bad spot. Some decent shots, but Corvus has ulted a ton in this one, to be honest with you. There's some shots. We nearly finished off the Eevee there, kind of by accident, didn't even know she was there. Hello, Leanne. Died there to the Eevee. Honestly, the flankers have been a pain in videos recently, but I think we've got it in the bag. Buck knows I use my F because I'm up here. I'm dead. The flanker combo is just being aggressive. I don't know if it's the same people from the other game, but yeah, Buck and Eevee in one game is pain. Pop the ultimate, just throw it there in the middle, maybe that'll catch somebody. I think that did hit the Betty. Yeah, there we go, 1.9k. I was a little bit early to call that. Throw the Q over. Eevee's just kind of shredding. Buck's there. I don't have my F. I'm dead. Got like 10 deaths here, and it's mostly just from not having the F up because I'm using it way too much. There goes Leanne. It's coming right down to the wire here. We're literally even on score. Shots on the Buck. He's going for the combo. Can he finish him off? Insta reload. That actually sort of saved it. Defeat though, because I died. 396 they were on, and we were on 395, and then we lost it. And that also confirms that that's the Betty and the Buck, or Eevee and the Buck, from the other match, and they're partied. Shouts out there to Leanne though. I appreciate, of course, you watching the stuff. Eevee Buck Duo Q is definitely summoned. We met them in a different match as well. I've got no comments about it, but it's definitely summoned. The Damba did pretty decent. We did alright. I died a ton. Again, that flank comp is just kind of crazy. Torvald shielded. He did a really good job there. Props that Torvald there went absolutely massive. Zin did pretty damn decent, and Io did fine. I definitely think she could have done a little bit better there though. Corvus healed for a ton. Surprisingly annoying to get rid of. Betty did alright. Eevee star of the show. Buck also did work, and Leanne did too. I feel like I let the Torvald down there a tiny bit, to be honest. Even though, again, I'm calling it a draw. It totally doesn't say defeat at the top left on my screen. I died so many times just because I used my F. And I think even if I did try and save it, they were kind of chasing me and going after me a little bit more than usual. That's now quite a few videos recently of me struggling with characters, which I kind of like, even though obviously it's quite fun to have a bit of a mix. Sometimes just having games where I do really, really well. If I play at like 4 AM and shred or something, I might as well just be playing against bots, especially if you're expecting me to do well when I upload a video. I kind of like that it's sort of undecided when I actually queue. Betty did work there though, and I think it really did show off her strengths and her weaknesses. Some of the fights we kind of shredded, other ones we got kind of bodied whenever I didn't have the movement. Her movement is really such a key part of the way that I play her, at least. Maybe I should have gone for the other one where you could fly around a little bit more. Realistically, Fire was kind of not the play. It's also just not that great for time. It's basically just to reveal the damage on it is really very, very little, unless you're hitting like a Makoa that's ulting, and Gotta Bounce was probably the right option, but the movement speed debuff on it just feels so rough. I really don't love her talents at the moment. I've said that I think in the other video, but I'm not going to go into it anymore. I'm just going to cut it because I said pretty much everything I wanted to say in this video, and yeah, I like Betty. Would still call her underrated. When she does well, but you have to kind of get in a specific playstyle for her to do kind of crazy, and in that match there versus Eevee and a Buck, it's kind of tough. Sort of showed her character off though, which is the entire point, but I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.